Hi, welcome to Lecture 3 on Basic Inorganic Chemistry. My name is Dr. Teresa Chimambam. Today, we will be covering temperature measurements. The learning objectives of today's lecture are, first of all, at the end of today's lecture, you will be able to identify the three temperature scales, and you will be able to identify units used for temperature, and you will be able to convert from one temperature scale to another. So what is temperature? Temperature shows us the degree of hotness or coldness of a substance. So temperature enables us to know whether a given substance is cold or whether it is hot or whether it is warm. Temperature shows us the degree of hotness or coldness of a substance, and we use thermometer to measure temperature. So whenever you want to measure your body temperature or the temperature of water, you use what we call thermometer. So let's look now at temperature scale. There are three temperature scales in use today. One is Fahrenheit, and the symbol is degree F. And the second one is Celsius, and the symbol is degree C. And the third one is Kelvin. The symbol for Kelvin is simply K. There's no degree on it. Right. Right. So if you have a look here, on the Kelvin's unit, absolute zero is 0. On the Celsius unit, it is minus 273 degrees C, and on the Fahrenheit unit, it is minus 460 degree F. On the Kelvin's unit, water freezes at 273 K, and water boils at 373 K. On the Celsius unit, water freezes at 0 degrees C, and water boils at 100 degrees C. On the Fahrenheit unit, water freezes at 32 degree F and boils at 212 degree F. So the number of Celsius units between the boiling and freezing points of water is 100. As you can see, difference between 100 and 0 is 100. And also, the number of Kelvin units between the boiling and freezing points of water is also 100, because 373 minus 273 is equal to 100. The number of Fahrenheit units between the boiling and freezing points of water is 180 degrees, because if you subtract 32 from 212, you will get 180 degree. So let's have a look on these practice questions. So what is the temperature of freezing water? The temperature of freezing water is 0 degrees C, as we saw in the previous slide. What is the temperature of boiling water? The temperature of boiling water is 373 K, as we also saw in the previous slide. What is the number of Celsius units between the boiling and freezing points of water? As we saw in the previous slide, it is 100. Okay, so we now look at how to convert from degree C to degree F. So to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit, we use the formula F equals to 9 divided by 5C plus 32. So from this formula, We can also write that F is equal to 1.8C plus 32 by simply dividing 9 divided by 5, where C is the Celsius measurement. So for you to do any conversion from degree C to degree F, you need to follow 2 steps. So first, you multiply your Celsius measurement by 1.8, and then you add 32 to it, and then the final answer will be in Fahrenheit. Let's have a look on this example. If your body temperature is 37 degrees, convert this to Fahrenheit. So first, we write the formula for converting to degree Fahrenheit. And degree Fahrenheit is equal to 1.8 degree Celsius plus 32. So we simply substitute this degrees Celsius with the value that we are given, which is 37. So we put it here. So we multiply this by 1.8 and add 32. And then the final answer in degree Fahrenheit will then be 98.6. To convert from degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius, we use the formula degrees Celsius equal to 5 divided by 9 multiplied in bracket degree Fahrenheit that you are given, you subtract 32 from it. So in this formula, C is the temperature in Celsius and F is the temperature in Fahrenheit. So if you want to convert from degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius, you have to follow these 3 steps. So first, you subtract 32 from the Fahrenheit temperature that you are given. As you can see here, that's the first thing that you need to do. Then the second thing you do is to multiply the result you get here. You multiply it by 5. Then the third step is to divide the result by 9. So whatever answer you get here, you multiply it by 5 and then divide by 9. Then the final answer will be in degree Celsius. Let's have a look on this example. Convert 62 degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. So first of all, we write the formula for converting to degrees Celsius, which is degrees Celsius is equal to 5 divided by 9 multiplied by degree Fahrenheit that you are given, you subtract 32 from it. So, since we are given 62 degree Fahrenheit, we simply substitute this degree Fahrenheit with 62. So we have degrees Celsius is equal to 5 divided by 9 multiplied by 62 minus 32. So this will give us 30 and we multiply it by 5 and divide by 9. So then the final answer in degrees Celsius will be 16.7. So let's look at another example. If John's temperature is 28.5 degrees C, what is the body temperature in degree Fahrenheit? So first we write the formula, which is degree Fahrenheit is equal to 1.8 degrees C plus 32. So we want to convert to degree Fahrenheit. So we put the Celsius value in place of C here. And if we multiply this value by 1.8 and add 32, we will get 83.3 degrees Fahrenheit. So the most important thing is that you need to know the formula. Once you know the formula, you are good to go. So you can practice this problem and see whether you will get any one of these answers, just to familiarize yourself with this calculation. So another practice problem that you need to practice to familiarize yourself more with the calculations is this one as well. So try to practice this one and see whether you get any of these answers. Conversion from Kelvin to degree Celsius. On the Kelvin scale, 0 Kelvin is the lowest temperature, as you can see here. And 0 Kelvin is equal to minus 273 degrees C. So to convert from Kelvin to degrees Celsius, you use the formula K equal to degrees Celsius plus 273.15. And from this formula, you can make degrees Celsius the subject of the formula, and you will get that the degrees Celsius is equal to K minus 273.15. Let's have a look at an example of conversion from Kelvin to degrees Celsius. Acetonitrile has a boiling point of 355.2 Kelvin. What is this temperature in degrees Celsius? So we first write down the formula for converting to degrees Celsius, which is degrees Celsius equals to K minus 273.15. And we simply put in this value in place of K, and we'll have 355.2 minus 273.15. So the answer in degrees Celsius is then 82. Let's have a look at an example of conversion from degrees Celsius to Kelvin. Benzene has a boiling point of 80.1 degrees Celsius. Convert this temperature to Kelvin. So first of all, we write down the formula for converting to Kelvin from degrees Celsius, and that formula is K equal to degrees Celsius plus 273.15. So we simply substitute this value with the value that we are given, which is 80.1. So we put that value here, plus 273.15, and then we will get our final answer in Kelvin to be 353. So for your homework, you can try to convert the following Kelvin temperatures to degrees Celsius and degree Fahrenheit so that you'll be familiar on how to do these calculations. For today's lecture, we have learned how to convert from one temperature scale to another. We have learned how to convert from degrees Celsius to degree Fahrenheit or from degrees Celsius to Kelvin. And this is where I'm gonna end for today's lecture. Please like this video and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next lecture.